studio at The Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is Dr. Ken Harris.
Good God Almighty! Zip wouldn't pop up. You can start fading. You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. So, and I just always fade it because I hear the because I've been trying to get somebody. Hey, Zach. See, that's what I thought. See, that's why I said that. Because I've been trying to get it edited out and nobody will edit it out. And I'm like, that's unfortunate that you ask for stuff and you don't get it. Did he leave or he just hiding? Uh-huh. That's all right. I'm going to get him. Boom, 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 boom. That's all right. I'm going to get him. That's all right. I've been asking and asking all the producers, everybody. Nobody can help me. They just leave the old man out here, lollygagging all on his own. Alex don't help me. Rhea don't help me. Benjamin don't help me. Carrie don't help me. Who else don't help me? Who am I missing? Zach don't help me. Who am I missing? Nobody helps me. I'm just out here by myself on an island. Am I making myself cry a lot? Like nobody really cares, do they? And so here's the deal. This is what burns me. I'm going to get him back. You know why? Because everybody pays. Everybody pays. You may not pay now. You might pay later. But everybody pays. And I think one of the things we need to remember, okay, this is driving me crazy because it won't go away. And I have no way of making it go away. So don't mind me. I'm just, this is, let me go somewhere and sit down. I'm done. Hang on. I'm going home. 1017 The Truth, the show is over, and I'm leaving. I'm done. I quit. Did I quit talking? Did I quit? No, seriously. So everybody seems to think they can get something free in life. Everybody seems to think that when they do whatever or they're promised something, it's free. It's like when we talk about the loan bailout, right? For school loans. Excuse me. When we talk about the loan bailout, everybody keeps complaining, you made the debt, you pay it. I don't get that because if we really truly wanted to give a break, give public service people the same break we give to military. But then people get apoplectic when you talk about the military. But why not people who serve in public service and in the public sector who go to school? How can we give veterans free school tuition, 126 credits, for family members and children? But if you're a cop for 30 years, you get nothing. And if you go back to school and get loans, you get nothing. And then you got to pay on them for X amount of time, and then they might give you something back. But there's always a catch where, well, we can take this off, but we can't take that off, and we can forgive this loan, but we can't forgive that. There's always something. And so that just led me to understand that nothing in life is free. Even when you try to do it and you do the right thing, what's the old saying? No good deed goes unpunished. Nothing in life is free. Nothing in life is without strings. Everybody says they want something, or they pretend like they don't want something, but they really do. Look at President Biden. We're going to remove and we're going to forgive all these loans. And then they got there and they couldn't forgive the loans. So what did we do? We're trying to vote for him again. He's already proven to you that he cannot do what he promised you. Didn't take care of the border, didn't take care of school loans. So what's left? Nothing is without strings. Had you gotten your loans forgiven, you would have then had to vote for Biden because you would have felt obligated. And then, of course, why does everybody pay? Well, nothing comes without unintended consequences. No matter how great you think it'll be, no matter how wonderful you think it'll be, there's always some unintended consequence that causes something to go south. And it's normal, and it's every day, and it's something you'll have to pay. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know where America goes from here. I don't know where the city goes from here. During my top 5 at 5, I'm going to talk about where the budget is going, where the city is going. While you have a Condé Nast report that says Milwaukee is one of the top 3 cities in America, based on what? Based on who? People that come to the city and never see any part of it. I don't get it. I don't really understand. Those are the only 3 things you have to remember. Nothing is free. You're going to pay for it no matter what. Nothing is without strings, because if I give it to you, I'm going to expect something in return. And usually it's going to be bigger than what I gave you. And last, nothing comes without unintended consequences. You might think it's great. You might think it's wonderful and you got away with it until you check the fine print and find out that it really doesn't work. But when I say pay, what do I mean? I mean that in some kind of way, everybody pays. Now, you may not recognize it. And if you're under the age of, say, 40, 50, you don't recognize there are multiple ways that you have to pay without you recognizing it up front. That's where the unintended consequences comes into play. You might think you're getting over. You might think you're making out, only to find out later you really didn't. Because in the end, there are only 2 ways to pay in life about everything: living, dying, sickness, health, fun, food, drink, doesn't matter. There are only 2 ways in this life, on this earth, that you can use to make it through. And that's why I say nothing is free, nothing is without strings, and nothing comes without unintended consequences. Because if you take a look at it up close, well, I guess that's another thing. You have to be honest with yourself. So next time you tell people, hey, look what I got, people may ask you the question of, well, how'd you pay for it? And so it doesn't matter. But I'll share this with you. You're either going to pay with time or you're going to pay with money. Think about everything you've done, everything in your life, you're going to pay with either time or money. But then you ask yourself, why? Why time? Why money? Because it doesn't matter what your age is, how old you are, what your education level is. Everybody pays.
That is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.
Calling all Black-owned business and entrepreneurs. The award-winning 1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black Business Give Back. Go to blackbusinessgiveback.com for your chance to